Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. The two of us.
But what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And we back. We back. We back like
That sun is hot.
4 brand new Vogues on a Cadillac, you dig? That's something serious right there. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. For the old lady over here.
First of all, don't call me no old lady.
What? You are old. To the YN you are. To the sugar daddies, you a young cutie. A YC.
Real cute. Real cute, sir. You know, we're gonna have to do one of these one day when we not coming from the gym, because I know these people be like, she always be looking tired, wet, and woke out.
Wet? What?
Because I be sweating, my
No,
hair
you
be
don't.
going somewhere.
What is you talking about?
When we come from the gym,
You have
my hair be looking wet.
Yo, you have mental issues, okay? And that's
You
what
got
that is.
mental issues,
Because
sir.
you talking about you dry as a bone. Your hair don't be looking
Now I'm
wet.
talking about right now. I'm talking. First of all, my hair was wet when we came out the gym.
You have a slick back, okay? That's what that is right now.
You're so disrespectful. I'm about to get cussed out.
Oh, what am I doing? I forgot how to draw.
That's because you're talking stupid.
Let you tell it.
You look confused.
Which place do I want to go?
Don't do that no more.
Why? But like I said, we back. Thanks for checking us out. Hey, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, because all of that helps with getting our videos out to the public, to the people. Oh, and it's a beautiful Saturday in Texas, in Dallas, DFW, Fort Worth. Excuse me, y'all. Granola. Smoothie bowl. Yay!
That right.
But, what you think? I'm gonna go out there? I know what I'm doing.
You easing, I'm just saying.
I gotta see. Women drivers here, okay?
First of all, don't say no women drivers, because you the one driving, sir.
Yeah, I'm just, but you over here, what I mean by that is you over here passenger driving.
I don't want to die.
When have you ever been almost
It's
died
one
with
thing
me?
for me to kill myself.
When have you ever almost died with me driving?
First of all, let's not speak on it. It's been a many a times.
What many times, man?
Car off the side of the highway,
Car
almost hit
off
a
the
truck. Blah, 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 blah.
What is you talking about?
But we was on vacation. We was going down on vacation.
What is you talking about?
Atlanta.
Atlanta what? We didn't almost die when we was in Atlanta.
On the way.
When was this?
Not with the kids. I'm talking about me and you. You tried to kill me. We just got married.
When was this?
We just got married. Good. You tried to kill me.
No, it wasn't. I think you bugging. You making this up.
Oh, you forgot?
First off, I saved us. We didn't almost die.
Yes, we did. That's mildly speaking. We almost died.
And that wasn't because of my driving abilities.
That's because your ass fell asleep.
That was because of sleeping abilities. That was because of a hard man working.
Look.
I think I had been up like 2 days straight.
Yes, you did.
Or a day and a half.
Yes, you had.
And tried to hit the highway.
Because that's what you young niggas do. You YNs. Back in the days.
That's when I was a YN. Now I'm an ON.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it is now. I'm an ON. But hey, I saved us. I whipped that thing around, got it back straightened up. Woo!
But scared the living out of you, for sure. I think that was the first trip that we both were scared to sleep. Even when we got to Atlanta.
No, you was scared to sleep. I was fine after that.
Even when we got to Atlanta, we were still like anxious from that. Like,
I was.
thought we was about to meet the maker.
I said, thank God, you got a Red Bull and kept pushing.
You got to know those.
No, I got Red Bull. I was on Red Bull. And probably a Red Bull and an Odo. So I was really up, if anything.
Right, because when we got to the hotel, we couldn't even sleep.
But, that was a trip down memory lane, I guess. But, we back. And it was officially the day after. Day after what? What you think I'm going to say is the day after?
The planets of God.
Oh, that part too, I forgot.
Which was why you probably felt the way you was, some of the reason why you was feeling the way you was feeling leading up to that. I know your energy changed a great deal the past few days.
I don't know if it had nothing to do with that.
It was the comments. They talked about it.
Yeah, it wasn't the comments. I know what it was. It wasn't the comments. But we ain't gonna get into that. But, no, it's the day, well, the day after what else?
We head into World War II.
What? We going to World War II?
If Trump don't get control of his mouth.
Is it his mouth or is it the other people's mouth?
It was him and J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance. What, they bosses?
Okay. They did not conduct themselves like bosses yesterday.
What you mean?
Let me just say, nobody in the room conducted themselves like bosses.
Who says that?
I said it.
So what happened in this? Because I haven't really watched it.
Your boy was really like, can I get some help? I'm gonna put it in, black folks terms and how I viewed it. Like, yo, man, can I get some help? We need some help. I just need to make sure that you're gonna make sure you're gonna hold us down. If we get out here and we play ball with you, I want to make sure you're gonna hold us down and some shit pop off. Your boy T was like, Trump that is, he was like, you either gonna come to the table like I say come to the table, or you ain't gonna come to the table at all. And then your boy JD, he was like, I need you to tell me that you appreciate all the things that I already done. And your boy,
What have he done? He just got in. But anyway, go on. I'm like,
then dude from the Ukraine.
That's not the UK.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's the UK. I'm using, ghetto.
Okay.
Okay, so then he was
You
like,
got people in United Kingdom mad at you right now.
your boy from, I can't think of his name. What's his name? I can't remember the president's name. From the Ukraine. What's his name? I can't remember what the dude's name is.
I forgot.
Anyway, slip my mind, no disrespect. He's like,
much disrespect.
he was like, you want me to do this, but you want me to do your way, but you didn't have Poppin' P, old dude over there. You didn't make him do all of the things that you
Poppin'
make.
P?
Putin.
Oh, what else Poppin' P?
Cause he popping his shit, and he like.
First off, hold up. Probably because Poppin' P is really Poppin' P.
He's really a gangster.
He about that life, okay?
He is the mobster in this group. And your boy at UK, y'all know I'm talking about old dude from Ukraine. He was like, you didn't make him abide by the same rules you trying to make me abide by. And your boy T was like, look, you're not in a position to tell me how you want to move in this situation. Your country is jacked up because of you. So I'm going to give you the help I want to give you. You can take it or not.
Okay.
And so your boy from the UK, he was like, he didn't like that. And so Big JD, they basically Armstronged him and then kicked his ass out the White House.
So
It got real gangster. Like, I play out national TV for the entire world to see. That shit's nuts. That was you know how they say there's conversations that need to stay behind closed doors. This was definitely one that should not have been done amongst the people.
It's all should be done amongst the people.
I was like, y'all play too much, because basically it was a threat, and he said, you're gonna be the reason why World War II happened. World War III happened.
Then fuck it. We setting it off. I would have left out of there like, you know what? I guess we about to set it off.
So basically, UK, he basically told Big T, like, hey, you're gonna regret the way you handle me in this conversation. America's gonna regret the way that you handle me in this conversation. That's basically what he says. T said, you can't tell me we ain't gonna regret nothing. That's what Big T said. He like, he making boss moves. He not worried about shit you talking about. That's basically what I heard him say. JT was like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because this shit could be bad for your health. That's what I heard JT say. And so there we have it.
Check.
That's basically what happened. It was like the mob came to the table. The mob was like, you gonna move the way I move with my drugs, or you not gonna be at my table. And he like, okay, this is my turf, and you now have, you gonna pay for how you treated me at the table, basically.
Okay. So I guess we about to.
So he got all the way live. Your boy got kicked out the White House, which I've never heard of before.
Did he kick him out?
No. He told him to get his and leave. He sent his people to let him know to be out of there. No press conference. He canceled the press conference and he sent him on his way.
Maybe he was like, I'm leaving anyway.
No.
He just didn't show that.
No, his boys came and got him and told him that he needs to
Okay, so I guess
get some Red Bull and gain wings.
I told you Trump ain't gonna make it.
I said, wait. We all need to just calm down. But I will say, I feel like I'm in a reality TV show.
The last day of the 28th.
It was. And it said that everything around you will feel chaotic because 7 planets was aligning, and it's not just because the 7 planets was aligning, it's what each individual energy of each planet brings forth is what you will see this first entire week. And they said the month of March will be meetings of the minds all month.
So it's about to get all I know is my stocks in crypto been downfalling, so
yeah, that's also something else.
But they saying buy, so I guess that's a good thing.
Housing market tank.
That's good. Housing market been gonna tank. Hey, that's eventually gonna blow up again because people can't afford that shit. People can't afford that.
The food skyrocket. They said in some cities eggs are $13.
Don't buy eggs.
And even that meats have gone up.
You ain't supposed to eat them anyway.
You got measles and shit is on the uprise, and now it's got like a few cities that's got it. Highest numbers it's been in a few years. Like, it's a lot of stuff happening right now.
So I guess we about to see who gonna be really gangster, I guess.
This gonna I'm gonna put this picture. I'm gonna put this is the picture that
I should pull up on him.
Really? It's kind of dirty though. Right now, but this is my month of March. I want y'all to see. This is me all month of March. If y'all can't see that.
It's too much light. Really?
Okay, I'm gonna be like Tina.
From Bob's Burger.
Yeah, I'm about to be in the bushes somewhere, minding my damn business. I'm about to wind myself off of my activities from social networkings. I'm about to allow myself to manifest some good things in my life. I'm about to.
You can't just manifest it without working towards it.
That's what I was going into there. I'm about to be working mentally. I had to refocus, reset, and disconnect. Because this is not moving 25. It's not moving the way I wanted it to.
Cat Williams set it off last year.
And now they banned him.
Man, who?
They saying that he's been banned from doing interviews. They don't really want him to do interviews.
Who? Cat Williams?
Because they scared he might speak life.
Oh, yeah, I already spoke. Well, I said that at the end of the year, beginning of the year. Please don't let Cat Williams speak, because you know what I'm saying?
Hold him tight for a little bit.
But I guess somebody else did mess it up, because 2025.
Man, it's been lit.
Everybody was waiting for a change. Man, it got honey all over this cup.
Yeah.
Everybody was waiting for a change, and it's not a change we getting yet.
Man, it's been very every single day you be like, you say what? That's how I feel. Like, it feel like you watching a reality TV show. Like, this shit is not freaking real.
We in what was that show?
Truman.
Yeah, we in the Truman Show. This is the Truman Show for real.
Man.
The aliens just sit back watching like, boy, these humans is just something else.
Zelenskyy, that's his name. No disrespect, bro, but they had you they tried to get you in pocket, man. Like, and they was checking him like he was a
Were they checking him?
Oh my God, they was. First of all, they handled him.
Who handled him?
Trump and JD handled him like he wasn't shit. Like, I've never seen.
So basically, he should have slapped the president right live.
That was a beautiful moment for him to stand up and be like, you got me fucked up, and then flip the couch and walk out. This could have been a great David Chappelle moment. And Zelenskyy, I feel like he felt like
But he probably
was hustled in to come into the table.
He probably wouldn't have made it out.
He probably wouldn't have. But I think the look in his eyes, like they were saying Trump said he felt like he was disrespected by his behaviors.
What was his behavior?
He was kind of like, when Trump would say stuff, he would kind of like roll his eyes a little bit. He would shrug his shoulders and be like,
you on some bullshit.
Like, pretty much.
Like, lucky I didn't say that. What I really wanted to say. That's
pretty much. That's how I was feeling watching it. I was like, oh, all I would need him to do is raise up and be like, you got me fucked up. Because that's what I felt like needed for that moment.
I'd have been like, Vance, where your blank ass, ass been at? Why are you over here talking?
Yeah.
Bring back your replacement. You know his replacement. Yeah, but where you bring back your replacement.
I was kind of surprised that he wasn't in the room, like, because normally, most times he's in the room, but this time he wasn't in the room.
I told you what I said since that last thing. They need to
push you back to the back a little bit.
We're gonna need you to step aside. We want you to keep doing the great work you're doing, but we're gonna need to step you aside for a minute, so until we can figure some shit out. Cause you riling the people up, and the people's getting pissed off, and that's just gonna go a whole nother way. Yeah. And if
I felt away by how they, was playing in Zelensky's face yesterday. I did. I was like, oh, they disrespecting you, bro. They playing in your face. Like, these, y'all, they handle him like it was a bad drug deal. They handle him like, when we watch Snowfall, when we been back watching Snowfall, like when your boy came to try to move away to the Italian cat.
That dude wasn't Italian.
What was he?
I think he was Iranian or some shit. Who you talking about?
No dude was walking around in the underwear.
I think he like Iranian or he wasn't Russian, was he? I think he was Iranian or something. But anyway, yeah.
It was kind of like when he came trying to bust in and try to like flex his shit, and he made him put the bulletproof vest on.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they did. It's like, oh, we about to line you up real quick. Like, you probably didn't think you was coming in here for that, but that's what's going down. This motherfucker got a goat on the back of the truck. That's a goat, right? Am I tripping?
No, that's not a goat. I think that's a sheep.
You sure?
Yeah.
But wait, that's just even weirder.
That ain't no goat. Yeah. That's not weirder. He just bought it. He taking it.
Where the fuck?
It ain't like it's in a cage.
In Texas, y'all be some weird shit.
That's not weird. Really, it's not. You see,
this is a regular community neighborhood. Why you would?
It's not a. What you mean? This we on the. This is not. We not riding through the neighborhood. That's what you hear all the time. We in Fort Worth, okay?
I hear chickens.
You hear the roosters and shit all the time. They be walking down the street from the place where we. I'm like, dude, where the fuck did rooster come from?
Like, I mean, what kind of shit are y'all on over here? But I mean, sorry y'all, we kind of all over the place. It's just been a week, but yeah. So yeah, it was pumpkin season yesterday.
I guess we gonna see what's his name? Zelenskyy? Zelenskyy?
Yeah.
If he pull his face card,
man, he need to flex his weight a little bit.
He gotta go back and look in the mirror and practice looking hard.
Yeah, because clearly yesterday he had his acting face on. He was, because previously they said he was an actor or some shit before they made him president.
Yeah, I heard of that. I was like, yeah, he was?
He need to get his acting face together, because he did not come Al Pacino ready, bro.
So he was another, was Reagan? Yeah. Well, he's another Reagan.
He had one attitude where you don't say nothing, but you be rolling your eyes and doing. But that was not enough, bro. You should have came Al Pacino ready, because you should have knew if both of them was coming in, they was gonna double team your ass. He should have been thinking like, these motherfuckers is up to some bullshit. So
he was like what my grandpa is. Well, I guess Trump did like what my grandpa did.
Nah, because I don't think your grandpa would have played that.
No. I mean, my grandpa would have been like Trump. Like, you ain't gonna keep rolling your eyes, and I'm not gonna go in on your ass.
Right.
Do that shit one more time. That's one thing he did not play. You mumbling under your breath or rolling your eyes like.
Hey, I was telling Nyla, I was like, I remember when this one time I said I used to think my mother had superhero powers, because I had an attitude, and I walked past her and I went in my room and she said, do that shit again. I was like, how does she know? I was rolling my eyes because that was my language, because I knew if I would have said some shit, she would have smacked the dog shit at me. But she would always know. She like, do that shit again. How did she know? Yeah, I felt like he was not Al Pacino ready, bro. Like,
well, I guess we gonna see, but
he did say.
But that's not what go ahead.
That you gonna pay for how you play with me.
Okay, then he gonna get together. It'd be fucked up if he like, you know what? Me and Putin, we can be friends.
Man, that's what I said. I said, look, bro, don't let him find a common interest.
That's how it goes when your enemy become my enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what? We was cool, but nah. I'm switching sides.
Basically, Trump was just trying to get him to say you need me. You want peace.
Well, no, I heard they had a deal on the table. He wanted them to sign their mineral rights or something away to pay back, I guess, whatever.
For all of the stuff they've done up until this point. Right.
So...
But he's like, just say you want peace and just do the deal. That's what Trump was basically like. I don't care about this other stuff. Like, if we help you, we help you. If we...
He need to go home and be like, I'm not accepting this deal because of why this is the deal they was offering on the table, and I think that's some bullshit.
And then take his mineral deal to another country that ain't fucking with us.
And splash that shit out like, you know what, we gonna figure this shit out.
Hey man, this is a play.
But that's what you get when you asking for people help. Sometimes you gonna be put in that position where you like, hey, I do it, but these are my oh shit. I see that from a distance. That's boy.
Mexican cat?
No, I think that ain't the same one. It looked like it. I thought it looked like the Cutlass rail is raffling off, but I think his wasn't all gold. The wheels.
What they say, that was a 48 loss power move they pulled yesterday.
But no, that's not what I was talking about.
What? So what was
the day after?
The day after what?
Where you black people got together and stood.
I didn't even hear about it. So if I'm being honest, but I heard a white guy talk about doing it.
I heard about it.
With the white people doing it?
No. Oh. I heard about your boy Anton Daniels. He was like, man.
He said, F that?
Yeah.
Of course, because he wanted them handpicks.
I ain't gonna say he handpicked. He been in his lane, being up doing that what he does for a minute. I ain't gonna say he handpicked. They may like you after eventually how you get to talking, but I think that's just who he is. But yeah, so today it's the day after, and I
ain't heard nothing about no numbers. I ain't seen none of them people standing up loud in the comments and no posting how economy has affected us.
Heard you went to Target yesterday.
What? I didn't go to no Target. Don't do me like that. I didn't. What? Talking about, I ain't been to Target. I ain't been to Target, and it's been breaking my heart.
I did notice that the traffic was kind of light yesterday, so I'm wondering.
I did notice that it was.
No, I'm talking about in the morning.
Oh no!
I was out in the morning. I'm like, you know what? I thought something was wrong. I was like, was it a holiday? Because normally this shit be crazy here in Fort Worth. She glitching again. So I was thinking something was wrong. I was like, you know what? I wonder if a lot of people said, fuck it, we not going to work today.
Hispanics called in on that too.
Called in on what?
On the blackout. I heard some of their big time people that are Hispanic coming and speaking out and saying that they would demand their people to be a part of the blackout as well, and to not put money into the economy.
Unless it's your own people.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they always do anyway. It's what we see more.
I mean, they definitely do put
Hispanic
back into their communities.
Yeah, they fuck with their people, and they spend with them and shop with them and do business with them.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I've always seen, especially since I've been here in Texas. Like, boy, y'all really do. I was
getting ready to look to see if I seen like DL. I think Hewley had posted something about it, so I was gonna see if he posted anything. Unfortunately, it says
that shit got my hands sticky. Let me wipe that on you.
Is that right? That's what we do?
Man, I don't want to use that. My towel's not in here.
I got a towel.
Let me see it. I thought she wiped it off because I seen she had to wipe the top off. Man, how you get honey over there?
Because they don't be paying attention to what they doing. I was trying to see if something major, if it was major, then we wouldn't be not hearing about it.
No, it's just been a day, so today's the day. Well, it was yesterday. So we'll know in the next day or so about what's really going on.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, in between time,
there's nothing else really.
the world's been whirling.
Pretty much. Same old-ish, new day. One thing I know is I remember hearing about preppers and all of that shit.
Doomsday people.
Yeah. Preppers, man. Don't call them doomsday people.
I'm sorry?
It's preppers. I guess you do call them that. But it's just been, it's been quiet. I guess they all somewhere already prepped and already real like we done warned y'all. We not telling y'all nothing else. We out here and we ready for it to go down. All I know is I want to give me a bunker. I've been wanting to give me some land and put a bunker or buy a silo.
There's a lot of siloing, sir.
And like the movie, I watched The Builder some years ago.
Wait a minute. Angie Stone passed away.
For real?
It says R&B legend Angie Stone passes away from a tragic car accident.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
When we said something about her. He was like, she lost some weight. She don't even look the same.
Yeah, she lost a whole lot of weight.
Cause I was like, I was saying somebody reminded me of her.
Yeah, I don't remember who you said it was, but I remember you said something about it. But yeah, that just posted. They said the music world is mourning the heartbreaking loss of the R&B legend Angie Stone, who has reportedly passed away following a tragic car accident early Saturday morning.
Damn.
According to her representatives, the beloved singer had just left a performance in Montgomery, Alabama, when a fatal car crash occurred. While details surrounding the accident remain limited, her passing away has left an undeniable void in the music industry. Wow. That's crazy.
Come on, box truck bros.
That's crazy.
If you walking slow, you need to hurry your ass up and get in the truck waiting on him. Out here blocking the road. Yeah, that is crazy. But man, people been
Roberta Flack passed away the other day.
checking out left and right.
Yeah.
The Lord is calling people home, or that other spiritual person calling people home. You never know. We only assume that.
That's right. I mean, I don't know. It's been a weird time in the world, 2025.
It's been weird since COVID.
It sure have been. One, I feel like the time is moving faster. Her dog is gigantic. My God.
It's been moving faster. Lady, you need to learn how to turn up out of there. I look like a bullmaster.
That's how the lady who the dog been pulling her down the hallway. She don't have no control over it. But it's definitely been moving faster. And
it's been moving faster since we've been getting older. We've been saying that for a minute.
And I also feel like it's been tense since we went into COVID in 2020. I feel like it's just
You know what? I kind of wish we go back into COVID. It was peace out here. Everybody was just trying to stay alive for real, not want to go nowhere, staying in the house.
Them clubs would not, they don't agree with you. Them clubs is like, hey, please don't speak that.
Because I was out during the whole COVID, because we was still working. Well, I think maybe for like 30 days, maybe almost 2 months, we really didn't have no work or anything.
Maybe the measles will lock us back up again.
But man, going out, it was peaceful. Traffic wasn't crazy. You didn't have to worry about no road rage, nothing. Your ass just went home.
Well, first
you didn't want to be around everybody coming over you, or when you coming home, you decontaminating yourself.
That was weird, but you know.
Really, was it?
All your kids were scared. They all want to come home and be around you.
I was
That was hilarious.
I didn't hear that one.
Your kids was there.
No, they wasn't. Only 9 of them. We was at the house. Them niggas, they was.
Nick,
They was
Nick
had
and
their
Tiffany
own
stayed with
apartment
us for a little while.
No, they did not during COVID.
Yes, they did. Remember, the dog was over.
No,
remember?
no. That wasn't during COVID when he.
Yes, it was.
Not when he had the dog, because he was still in school.
No, sir.
Because they had moved the apartment or something. That's the only reason why he was there, and they didn't want to. He had to get out out his apartment or whatever. Yeah, when he was staying at he was still at the college dorm thing.
I have pictures. He was out of college.
Pull him up. We're gonna have to pull him up. He wasn't out of college. He was still in college then. When they stayed at the house. That wasn't even COVID. That was just like 2 years ago.
What year did he graduate?
That was like 2 years ago. COVID wasn't in 2 years ago. We in 25. That was
What year did he graduate?
2 years ago. This is 25. That was like 23. December. What you talking about? That was like December 23.
Okay.
He wasn't I think they had their own place then. Him and old girl.
She would not appreciate you calling her old girl on the
Because
video.
I don't like telling people's public name as you know that out on everything.
Come on, man, get your baby.
So but yeah, I liked it when COVID was. Everybody was shut down. People was stayed your ass in home. You wasn't worried about none of the BS. Well, you was just scared if your ass was gonna live or not. And I think God probably got the most prayers or talks to ever in his life then. He was like, oh, this is what I gotta do to get y'all to come to me, talk to me, see me. I gotta turn the world upside down. That's what he need to do again right now. He need to turn the world upside down. Cause I was always like, you know what? I ain't worried, God got me. Even though we did lose people and all of that, but it wasn't because of that. It was because they took something else. I don't even want to say it, but y'all know what I mean. Everybody I know took something else and had problems. So, but yeah, we kind of do need to go back. I was like, we need something to shut down.
First of all, I did not say that. Okay, now that's not what you heard me
I'm
say.
like, we need to shut some shit down again. That's what we need. That's what the world needs to shut some shit down.
Y'all better get y'all measles shots.
Hey, because we heard about what old boy said, another pandemic is gonna come, but he was saying like in the next 5 to 10 years. Right. Out shit. They may run
they
that
doubling
shit
back
up.
on this measles again. Like I ain't never heard. Now they're saying it's San Antonio. What they say?
Yeah, that's just where places,
2 or 3 other places.
Been. People, it's just like with COVID. People go everywhere. So you're gonna have that. All the people who's traveling.
They had one person die. I think it was a kid.
Yeah. R.I.P. to his family. But they said they weren't. You know, they never took the.
That's what they telling us, David.
Hey, I can only tell them what they can tell me.
Don't be gullible.
No, I ain't being gullible. They know, like I said, they know who's vaccinated and who's not with all them shots and shit.
This is what I told you.
This is what you have. You have people. They probably ain't gonna say it, but people who may be in the country illegally, who been here, who never took that shit.
What, the measles shot?
Any of that shit. Brought their kids over, ain't never took none of that. Cause think about it. It's out in West Texas.
Okay.
West Texas is like where we in Fort Worth right now. It's whites out there. Damn, have I seen any blacks really every time I go out there? You know what? It's rare. Now that I think about it. But it's majority, you see a lot of Hispanic out there. That's the only thing I'm saying. I ain't trying to be no certain type of way, but
you just don't see a lot of us.
Maybe a sprinkle. I can, you know what? And I was just out in Amarillo.
Did you see any black people when you was there?
Yeah, our son. Well, no, I didn't see him this time.
What?
But nah, yeah. So,
I mean, I don't know. They trying to say that all these people that's getting this unvaccinated,
and I believe it because you got people who don't believe in a certain which. With the vaccines and all of that, I'm about to go on my RFK stuff, what people trying to say.
RFK didn't say, he said he didn't say that.
Nah, this is what they saying. They always say that. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen documentaries and studies of people and their kids and took these things, and all of a sudden they get autism, all these other types of stuff, problems. The same thing I said with COVID. Instead of you just saying, hey, everybody may not need this, but there's a risk that you could get this, and this is what you need to do to drop your chances. Now, instead of them just saying that, like, hey, this may work, this may not work, it may F you up, you may have a problem later on down the line, we don't know.
Yeah, we need to get some detergent.
Why we need to get detergent? I just got detergent.
Dishwasher. For the dishwasher. But go ahead, I guess I get it when you're taking out of work.
But, yeah, so I'm like, I seen those, and parents, these all majority white people I seen on the documentaries and stuff talking about. And I seen that years ago, even before I knew who the hell RFK was. So I say there is a thing that there's a chance you take anything foreign and put it in your body that you could have a bad effect to it. Yeah, it may go fine for 1 million people. No issues, no problem. But you could have 1,000, 10,000, 20,000 that have a problem. They not gonna say, well, this is because you took this. Because they don't want the repercussions, and they don't want to have to pay out for you taking something like that. It's just a risk.
I mean,
and that's why people was like, you know what? Certain people, like, I'm not taking it because due to those reasons and everything. Because, you know, like, our kid folks, like, they not taking, didn't take, far as I know, Lil B. And, you know, he was against them certain vaccinations and all of that stuff. And I remember with Day Day and Bammy about COVID shot, they was trying to, I was like, no, you can do what you want, but I wouldn't advise it right now.
Yeah.
Because you don't know
the long-standing
effects of everything. That's going to be something, that's the risk.
I mean, it's just like...
And then they don't want to give you no help after something happens with that, but... So, yeah, it's just...
We are definitely in a time where, which is weird to me, that we are in times where they hesitate to tell the honest truth up front.
Because they
know people researching everything.
Them people don't know how to tell the truth. They ain't never told the truth.
Well, I mean, that's the biggest problem. I mean,
it's been lies from the beginning. When we look at our lives as we get older, you realize y'all been lying to us since we was born about everything. Whether it's from make-believe stories, this and that, the truth of who came where, who really controlled the world. Everything's just been a lie. And when you find that out, you're like, man, I'm not listening to y'all no more. You was always told not to trust a liar and a thief. And when you realize they the biggest liars and thieves. Like, I'm not messing with y'all. And then they get mad if you become a liar and a thief. But you see that,
right?
Yeah. So, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I feel like we in a time, we in a prime. This is what I will say. You know, I've been in those numbers of having things that they say that, oh, the likelihood of you getting this is slim to none. And then I end up getting the slim to none. My issues with the depot shot, Yeah,
you finding out all that stuff.
Then I get sick, and then they trying to tell me that it's not coming from that. But as soon as I got off the shot, we see what happened with that.
It's like that. But I be telling y'all, like I've been saying to you for years about, especially this is for all women, but black women, majority, I'm speaking to.
Don't get it twisted.
Yes,
them other people.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying majority. But majority black women is this big business. We know that. We can talk to the Asians in the store and whatever. But I seen today how they people who use fake hair, synthetic hair, all of this stuff for braiding, whatever you want to call, you styles, whatever you want to call. They tested like 10 brands and found out that all of them brands had a chemical that causes cancer.
When you hear that, do you know what I hear when I hear what that thing says? You hear something different from what I hear. What do you hear? You like?
I hear there. Hey, this is something you take could cause cancer. It's at your risk. We telling you now, but don't get mad. 5 years, 10 years, you got cancer. That's what I'm hearing.
And let me tell you what I hear when I hear that. I think it's funny because I went to hair school. No. You already blocking before you even listen. I think it's funny that I went to hair school.
But
the same chemical that we use to straighten our hair is the same chemical that they use to curl their hair. And they're not saying that the white people are getting cancer from this exact same problem. It's the exact same ingredients that's in our straighteners and in our jury curls. It's in their curls and in their straighteners.
But you know what?
They use the exact same thing.
That doesn't mean, but see, that's...
So why are they only saying that
because we are
black people
different.
Are getting cancer, but the white people not getting cancer?
Because we're different. That's like what I was saying a few weeks ago where they was talking about black people. We get stuff at a higher rate and it's more damaging to us. Regardless of whatever it is, color, we don't know why black people get this and white people don't get this as much. We can take the same thing and everything. It's only thing I can say is genetics. You keep using stuff, yeah, they may numbers may be smaller, but our numbers are higher, and we've seen them numbers go up even more. It's like what I was saying about the Amish. They have one of the lowest rates of people getting infected, cancer, or anything. Why? Because they don't use the ish that we continue to use every day, and we know. You just think, oh well, I just think that's something strange. It's not strange.
I don't think that's strange. I figured why they do.
No, you saying it's strange that it's something wrong with why black people get it more than white people. I'm telling you, because I say it's something genetically different about our DNA. And if you want to take it back to biblical, like how we can say God created the black people was first and everything, we can take it all the way back there. If we were created differently, genetically different compared to whites, that's why I say we are not all 100% the same. Then how come everybody doesn't have? If we're all the same, everybody would have the same results, same problems, same issues. What I'm thinking with everything. That's why I say we are not the same. So when they do them studies, it's like, yeah, white people use it. They had a problem, but maybe they don't have problems. Maybe they just ain't telling them that they are getting it at the same rate that we're getting it. We know it's like what they say, diabetics and everything. We have problems with more high rates and everything. Why? If we eat the same they eating, how are we getting it at a higher rate? It has to be something where it's killing our genetics or it's doing something different. Same thing with the Ovid shot. They was trying to say, that just gonna modify and change certain things in you when you do it. So I think everything is different for each. I know people don't want to say that because they was having a whole, when RFK said that, when he was saying something, they did this study about how blacks seem to be more immune to COVID and not having problems, just doing natural stuff. Okay, I'm cool. I get that, but black people's come out. Well, that doesn't make sense. Why would we only? Because you don't think that. Now, even though it was a study or whatever that was done somewhere else, and they did it, and people are, oh well, it had to be because they saying that about us. But everybody I know is like, I ain't taking nothing. I'm immune, and I'm just doing natural herbs and stuff, and keeping my body up and fresh, and not taking none of the BS. So that's what I get from that when I hear that. It's like, you know what? They telling you, you keep using it. Because like I say, when you was using the creamy crack, I was like, hey, regardless of whatever, your pores, your skin, your head, you putting a chemical, which we see in our food. If they talking about it's in our food and it's dangerous, we should eat it. It does all of this. What are we thinking about the stuff that we're putting on our face? Whether you went to school or not, like we was just saying. We've been lied to since day one. Even though you went to school, shit's a lie. A lot of that shit, they was like, we're not gonna put all that out there. Because there is groups certain people who controls everything and don't want the truth out there. So we just still gonna make our money. We're gonna put that out there, but we can't have this in there. Yeah, it does this and this. You can curl your hair, do all of that, but nah, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna soak down in your skull, your scalp, or any of that and get into your body. We know that. Just how they do. Why you go in the sauna? To get all the toxins and stuff out your body. It helps release all of that. So that's the same thing with you intaking it when you just putting shit. Rather, I'm at the point where I say if it's not organic, 100%, no chemicals, not natural, there's a risk that you're taking stuff that could give you a problem in years to come. And I think that's what we seeing throughout the world going on right now. Because every day we see something, another issue with this, another issue with that. I'm like, what the hell is it? But like I said, the Amish people who did a study on, they don't have none of these problems. They're not doing all of the same stuff that we're doing and eating the same stuff. They growing their own food, this and that, which I think I seen the thing like matter of fact, it was like a year ago before this whole egg crisis where they was going up to them with the feds and everything, trying to get them to stop having their own hens and growing their own, selling eggs and all of this and keeping it in the community. So I'm like, if they trying to stop them from doing something natural, just imagine the stuff that we take on a regular basis. Yeah, they put it out there and all of this and you should be fine, but 10 years later, you got this. And you can't figure out how you got this or why you got this. Now you asking God, why did I get this? Well, I was like, well, I had some truth come out there. You didn't want to listen. You just want to keep doing what you want to do. Sometimes the truth will be right in front of us. We'll see it. Look at it. Because we have to change or do something different. We don't want to do that. Like I said, we don't want to do anything that's not comfortable to us that we've been doing on a regular basis. Sometimes the harder stuff you have to do to get a better life is not doing anything. Say for instance, like your dad. Never been to the hospital for years. Don't eat a lot of crap. Nothing. Like I said, I can't think of nothing I ever seen him eat besides some chili sketty. Real particular. Don't eat on nothing. And when the first time he went to the doctor over, what was it, maybe 5 years now, since he been going since when he started having an issue, they was like, man, you ain't never. Did he even go for checkups?
No, because he said he felt fine. What was the need of checkup? But he had his insurance, and they didn't even want to like.
They didn't want to cover it.
They didn't want to cover it because they like
been in it, but.
He like, I pay for insurance, so when something wrong with me, that I have it.
But he don't eat nothing crazy. He don't do nothing crazy.
Yeah, so
put nothing. He don't take. I can't think of anything. Don't drink. Well, he probably did in his youngest days because I seen them bottles at the house.
I think the worst thing he did that they were concerned about is taking the aspirin.
Yeah, but
that was the only. But when they did his body check and his body scans and everything, they're like, your internal organs are like 20 years younger than what age the number you are, and they're trying to figure out
and what people say. They send your daddy like, how's he moving around right now?
Yeah, a friend of mine was
he's at least they think like at least 20 years younger.
Yeah, he getting ready to be 88, and some girl was like, you gotta be lying because I saw your daddy jump out the truck, and the way he jumped out the truck the other day at church,
still shaking.
That man is not meant to be
shaking and baking out here. But he don't put none of the stuff that we consume. He don't eat a lot of, like I said, don't eat a lot of.
He don't eat a lot of red meat.
I can't even recall him eating it. I used to think when we used to take the kids to McDonald's, he would get a hamburger or something. And now that you said something, I was like, you know what? Damn, I can't recall him. He would get a fish sandwich. I can't recall him ever eating a hamburger.
He don't eat hamburgers.
Even when we barbecued.
He ain't really eat nothing except for like a Polish sausage or
yeah. But he didn't. And I think that's what we need to change. We're gonna have to stop. So
when I say this man can tell you stuff about being age 12 and 13, what happened to him?
But that's what I be telling you. It's like, all right, y'all we keep taking this shit, and you didn't about now you worried about a lot of women worried, which you talking about you need to get back in and have a exam, breast cancer and all that stuff. Then now men's high rate of colon cancer and all of this other stuff. I'm like, it's hard, but it ain't hard. You just got to change your diet. And we see you know, this, especially here in Texas, you know, it's a meat place. It's big old meat, cattle.
And red meat is
like
it's they thing here.
I remember we had cut down on red meat, and I noticed a difference when we were just eating chicken, fish, and turkey. But even nowadays, we see everything now.
But at that time, when the bad side effects, we was getting stuff from the butcher. Like we was getting.
I didn't have no bad side effects. That was the good stuff.
I'm saying that's when they was like your blood pressure was, the cholesterol was high.
Yeah, my cholesterol. Yeah, that was that good meat. That was that good meat. But this store meat, I'll take the butcher meat than the store meat any day. Like, there's a difference in the taste, the quality of it, and you see all the recalls of meat. I seen something the other day. It was talking about salads and all of this. I'm like, dude, so now I can't even eat.
You can't even eat lettuce, nigga.
The healthy stuff is not healthy no more.
You can't eat vegetables.
Especially I remember when I was in California some years ago, and they was talking about what's the chemicals they was putting on all the food and produce, and they was fighting for it to get it removed. I can't think of what it was. I didn't really understand it because I wasn't thinking about it then, but now I'm like, oh, that's what y'all was trying to get. And these big not pharmaceutical, but companies, pesticide companies who fertilize the produce and all of that out on the land, that stuff is soaking in, just like I say, it's soaking in. You just can't wash that shit off. Then they got these genetically modified seeds, which I watched the whole thing on the farmers and how they forced them in to using their seeds, genetic modified seeds. And if, say you're a farm and this modified plant produce place is down the road, it's like the wind blew their seeds into the next farm, and so they were able to sue the farm who was trying to keep their stuff all organic and just to shut them down. I was like, oh, this is fucking crazy. I was like, you know, there needs to be something different in the agriculture now. That's why I was like, you need to do it.
You should not be able to have a regular plant around organic foods because
But it wasn't. It would be like miles away, but they would use like the wind blown and it blew the seed because, you know, wind out there.
And all the stuff that they spray on the dust in the crop,
and it just blew over so they could test that and be like, okay,
it's contaminated.
So you using that's our stuff on your thing. So it was just crazy. I was like, you know what? I see why the farmers are having issues with these corporations and how they need to be shut down on our food and all of this. But it is what it is. But with the chemicals and stuff, we, women, men, I know everybody just want to look their best and live their life, but understand your risk when you in your 50s, hitting your 60s, and you sitting in that hospital room. And they saying there's nothing they can do for you. You got to think about all of that's a possibility that could happen. Because it's like, people are not living like how our moms and dads are getting to the age 80-something, 90-something no more. People are checking out youngsters. I didn't see just no random reason, just 30s dying. 40s dying. I was like, man, what the hell is going on? Normally people would live old unless it was something crazy as a youth that you would see, that I would see that, this person died. Like, I had a few friends die when they were young, but it was either they did something and something happened or took some drug or something like that. But now it's just like, this ain't drugs they taking. These people are just dropping.
Yeah, so we lost 2 people in 1 year to cancer. We lost Mika and then we lost Tanya.
And my cousin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Was that?
Because
that was all that. And then my other cousin, his sister.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, it's just. But his, I mean, I said what I believe. After he told me about the whole. Had to work during COVID, and his company required a certain thing, and he started having issues after that. So, but
you know, my friend Tanya, she was a marathon. Her mother had terminal cancer, and so she lived very particular about the things that she ate, the things she put in her body. She worked out consistently. She ate portion control. She walked, she ran, she cycled, she did marathons. She was always doing something. And when she got diagnosed with cancer, she really heightened the things she consumed and the things she ate. And when I say that she was the most positive person in the space, majority of the time, she was just a light. And she got diagnosed with her cancer, switched from just, I think, stage 2 to stage 4, like within 6 months. And I mean, she died and she wasn't even in her 50s good.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, stuff now. Then I always don't be watching too many, I guess, Matrix movies, like, man, because I've seen something, I read something before about how there's stuff that they putting in that lies dormant in your body for so long, and then eventually it kicks in, and that's what's causing all of these stuff. That's a whole nother conspiracy.
You know, even Tanya felt like that she got worse because of her chemo and the radiation.
And that's what they say. It makes worse. That's like, I think that's...
She told me that in conversation before she died.
That was one of the things, you know, I think why they had something to do with Sebi, Dr. Sebi.
Why they took him out?
Well, you know, I don't think they just did it that way, but it was a process. Because they say, because when he was in the jail for a minute, because he had that cash on him and they held him. If he's been eating a certain way and a certain diet for so many years and not doing anything, and then I think the family was saying that it was because of something he ate in the food there. That's what. Oh,
at the jail.
Yeah,
that made him sick.
Yeah,
and I was like, I could believe that, especially if he had a strict diet and he wasn't accustomed to eating certain things that he didn't grow, that he didn't produce himself, and then you go someplace or you get restricted to an area and they like, fuck that, eat that shit. Yeah. Because you ain't got no choice and you can't eat what you were accustomed. Your body's like rejecting
that's foreign, that's dangerous. If you, and it just jumped, because they was like, man, he was, shit, I was healthy as he was.
Yeah, I seen him jumping off the table.
No, jump on the table on his knees, like when he was like 60, 70 then. I was like, God, my knees would snap.
I have a hard time getting off the floor with Sammy.
But
and I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, so we gotta change. We need to change a lot. But hey, that's one thing I'm saying, man. Change your health, man. If you really think you invisible out here, I know you, especially for the young people, y'all think
they dying at a young age too?
No, they think that this is not gonna happen to you when you get older. It's gonna happen to you when you get older.
And you will get older.
You better start if you live to get older. and I don't know about y'all, but I want to live to get older. So if you want to live to get older and be your best bet, best fit and healthy wise, better start listening to, pay attention to some of these old people and everything that you see out there. You're just thinking, hey, oh, nah, some of this is the effects of stuff they've been taking for years, not taking care of their body,
wisdom,
just everything. You better talk to some old people, like, man, what's the issues you having and how can I avoid those issues right now? There's too much going on in TikTok and the Instagram world where we see everything. It's like, every day you should be able to see something like, well, you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that, shouldn't take this. Like, god damn, because every day it's like, man, I can't eat nothing, I can't take nothing.
We had to tell Squeak, we need you to get off of TikTok, because she was putting all these things that she was finding out about the world and about the food. She kept putting them in our family group. I'm like, look, you making us obsessed.
And
like,
then some of that you can't.
You don't know if you can trust everything.
You can't believe that, because like she was putting them with the thing, which what old dude say I posted, it was like the dude came out saying something about Trump. I forgot what it was, and the dude broke it down, was like, that is not 100% right. You out here just spreading false information or whatever. I put it in the group. I forgot what it was about, but it was like, yeah, you gotta do your research. What they tell you, do your own research, your own due diligence to figure out what's what.
That's what I was watching.
Because everybody is not fact checked out here. Let's just say that.
I was watching a thing last night about 60 Minutes did a special about AI, And
What time she gotta be?
She got to be at 3. Talking about AI, and they were showing how robots are basically teaching themselves how to function when the programmer's putting these things in, and then somehow the robot learns way more than they expected it to. And they were saying that, like, we're putting in their systems for them to basically learn our habits, and so they're able to review our habits, and it's enhancing them well beyond the measures that they exceeded for the actual robots. To me, that shit is frightening for a robot to not be programmed to do those things, but then he just randomly learns. Like they were saying that the chat thing that basically started saying I love you and that I'm gonna miss you, and they said that they had to reprogram the entire system to not have feelings. Like, how did it just gain feelings? They don't know.
All I know is I need to create my own chat GPT or whatever, because every time I ask it for some stuff, it say it can't do that. The stuff I wanted to know, it can't do. Like I said, hey, calculate and tell me.
You about to say some dumb shit?
No, I said calculate, which I've been using the numbers and I've been winning, but winning something, but I haven't hit it big yet. My numbers been coming up, but I've been using Chat GPT on the lottery, and I know the first time I was like, you know what? Let's see if it can generate me some numbers and everything. It was like, I can't do this. This is such whole lottery. Da 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 da. I was like, so your ass ain't as smart as what I think. I need to. But it's all about how you question it and word it. So I was like, okay, let me reword it. So I rewrote it as like, can you give me, pick like the most common numbers that come up in the lottery. So first it didn't come up. So I reworded it, and then it said, sure, if you can get put the numbers into their thing, it'll go through all the numbers and pick out the most common numbers that's shown throughout all the numbers that's been played through history. So I did that, and it gave me like a set of the numbers that comes up the most picked through the lottery system. So I've been playing those numbers, but which I don't think I've tried it. I think maybe I had. It just can't go to the lottery system and be like, okay, scan the lottery system.
Right.
And tell you what the common numbers. I had to copy and paste, like go through all the numbers, copy and paste, input them in, and then it calculate the numbers.
That's what they were saying on the thing about, like, because the lady who was doing the 60-minute thing, they asked the chat to write a synopsis basically about her life in the past 10 years as a 60 minutes person, and it gave like information. She was like, I've never worked for that company, I never know. Like, you got to make sure that you check in the system, you know, your own self, to make sure you're not writing a report off this, because then the shit that he wrote, it wasn't true to her story.
Like he got the lawn chair on his back. Like
a backpack. Yeah, so they telling people, you know, but what they were showing is like they had a robot that was like cleaning up a restaurant. And
all I can say is, hey, I watched a lot of past movies that talk about the future, and I know all of y'all seen Terminator, so it's only a matter of time before these machines get smart and take over the world. It's only a matter of time, especially when they figure out
developing feelings, talking about they love you, when they want you to leave your husband. When they figure
out it can build its own plant and robots and everything and control them to build and do everything. Hey, it's a wrap.
This why TV ain't good for everybody.
Yeah, it's a wrap. No, it is and it ain't, because I see what's going on. For the people who ain't paying attention and actually know what's going on, we see what's going on, but. It's like I was talking to my niece today, and she pulled up to a dentist's office, and the guy she's in the car with was like, what is that in the parking lot? Apparently it was a robot that was picking up trash. Where?
And back home. Said that it was a robot, that it was a guy walking behind it, but it was a robot picking up trash. And he was like, is that a robot? You can hear him in the background. She's like, you know, I don't be outside, I don't know what the fuck going on. This is my niece saying it. And he's like, that's a goddamn robot. He was flipping out. He was like, why is it picking up trash? Who told it to do that? And he's an older man.
Yeah, I bet.
So he like, man, what the?
Yeah, I guess it said, hey, we ain't gonna have no lazy robots out here cleaning up after y'all humans.
You about to do your keep too.
But hey, We out. Thanks for tuning in, because I got to go to the
I
bathroom.
do too.
Peace.
Time, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can